This off-grid wilderness trapline series documents a 3-month trapping season in the North Maine woods from our off-grid cabin. This documentary is for educational purposes only. All right, good morning, good morning. She's a brisk, chilly one this morning. It is, it's warmed up to 0. Yeah, she's been sitting at 0. It was -3, it's been 0, -1, but it's looking like it's gonna be right around 0, cold one today. I got the fire stoked up. I'm taking off, heading on the trap line. Should be out all day. I'm hoping to come back to a semi-warm cabin. We'll see. It's not a big deal if it's not. But hoping to catch some fur today, guys. Come along for the trip. Should be a great day out there. Nice. Love it. Alright, so we're gonna try to reset the trip. Alright, we're gonna fuel this baby up. It doesn't need a lot of fuel, but I don't like leaving here without it being full. We're probably gonna do a little bit over 100 miles today. All right, we're fueled up. We got some hot coffee in there. De-iced. You're gonna hear some trees freezing today. That was one right there. Let's go, guys. Should be a great day. All right, first check, first trap. We got some serious powder over here. Sled's working hard, breaking trail. We're well over 12 inches. That's over my knee right there. So, it'll be interesting today because one part of this trap line today, there hasn't been a lot of snow all year. So it'll be interesting to see how much snow's over there. And this trap, we've popped 2 marten on it. This is one of Donnie's traps, and we're still holding out for a fisher. Any tracks that we see today could be as old as 2 days old in the snow, but it was so windy yesterday, a lot of them drifted over. Can't tell yet. Activity. We have activity. All right, let's see. Oh, nice marten. Wow. Beauty of a marten. All right. I wasn't gonna pull today, but that's 3 in this travel route. I'm not worried terribly about the population of them here because, like I said, we're on a travel route, but that's enough. I'm gonna pull this trap and get it out to the road, and then later tonight I'm gonna come back through here. This is the closest trap to home, so let's just pull it right out, get her right out to the road, and we'll see if that marten comes out of the trap or not when we get out there. I mean, it's frozen for sure, but if it's frozen to the trap, we'll leave it in the trap. If it's frozen, but not frozen to the trap, we'll pop it out. Well, that's how you want to start your day right there on the first check. So we're gonna see about at least getting the springs off of it. This is a big bushy prime martin right there. I think, yeah, we're gonna have to thaw him out by the fire to get him out of the trap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the box right here in the road. I haven't seen a person in over a week. I'm gonna take the martin and the trap right there, and the box will be right here when we come back through. I'm gonna leave it standing up so I see it, and just in case somebody else comes through, they'll see it. Hopefully they leave it alone. I can't imagine anybody grabbing that. All right, first trap of the day, guys. We got a martin. It's a cold one. I think it's gonna probably drop a little bit even while we're out here, but keep my hands dry. All right, one down. And like I said, I don't mind pulling that box. That's enough martin on this travel way, and we could utilize that box somewhere else. I saw martin tracks already this morning in a new spot. This is where I got it marked, right where I was. Weird. All right, let's find the damn thing. If I can't find it, I doubt a martin or fisher could. Should be right under that tree. Yeah, there it is. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. All right, I found it. I was under the wrong tree. If I have ribbon, I'm gonna tie some ribbon, because this one's got me all screwed up. Looks like it's still in good working order even with all this snow. Nothing. All right, we're gonna get this set in better condition. Hey, this is an interesting one. This is an old spot, but a new set location. Me messing around, just trapping. You know, always trying to learn and figure stuff out. I had a trap way in on this hellhole that I thought was gonna be money, and it hadn't done anything all year. So rather than pull it out of this area, which I know is a good area, I just moved it to where I think is the spot within the spot, maybe the juice, because sometimes you just miss the spot and the animals don't get to you. But here it is, there's nothing in it. Maybe sometimes you just don't read the spot right either. But yeah, there it is. Nothing in it. I ordered a dozen Belle Isles halfway through the season because Molly was coming up. She brought them up for me, which was awesome. I just liked them a lot. I felt like they were making better kills, and it's all around a better quality trap. So I thought they were supposed to all come dyed already, but they weren't dyed, and I didn't have time and didn't have dye already in the season, so I just threw them out there. Raw steel, baby, raw steel. All right, this is a great set where I got that fisher earlier this year, and I either just saw small fisher tracks or big martin tracks just up the road. So if we don't have anything now, we got a chance in the future. We are fired. We're fired, guys. Can't tell. Not in love with this design of these latches on Adam's traps. The martin, beautiful, nice. Good martin right there, guys. Sweet. Whoo, she's cold. That steel is cold. That's a good trap right there. We got a martin and a fisher in it already this year. And I couldn't tell if that was, I was going too fast on the snowmobile. I'm not cruising, I'm not going fast, but it was too fast for my eyes to tell if it was a small fisher or a big martin. They're very, very, very similar tracks. You're looking for a double diamond. So there's another fur bearer not far. All right, he was frozen, but not frozen to the trap. Frozen solid. Nice martin. All right. We don't want any of these feathers outside the box because we got to stay legal. So. And the trigger is super big and super wide, giving her plenty of room to get in. That's something I've been working on. There it is, guys. Frozen solid, but beautiful, beautiful martin. Ultra prime. That's a good set. And we got a wing right there that we can't leave out here, so we'll take that with us. All right, this next trap, man, I've put some serious effort into this thing, and I haven't popped anything in it. I don't know. There's no sign of life on this entire road that I'm on, and I think it's important to find signs of life. Obviously prey animals, but also non-prey animals like moose and deer and stuff, coyotes, predators. But I don't know, so I brought a brand new trap in here. I put some rabbit in here. I forgot my rabbit, so I came back, and it's looking like nothing still. So maybe I got completely fooled by this road system. I only got 2 traps on it, but I'm 0 for 2. It's one of them new Savagos. I'm just gonna start calling them Savage. Because I don't know in French what they're supposed to be called. Yeah, that one I made a little bit of a connie pan for it, so we'll see. But if I had my truck, I'd probably just yank this trap. It's a phenomenal set. I told Stevie and Donnie how great it was, and then I told them that I would eat the bait if I didn't catch anything in it. And luckily, I caught a martin in it, because the bait is rank, rancid, and rotten. So definitely a good spot for a couple different critters or a couple different types. It's the right woods. Took a little digger there. I think I'm all right. Brush yourself off and try again. That's not a bad reason to wear your helmet right there. All right, I see it. And it's still set, dang it. All right, this one is my moose skull set. I've only had a couple checks on it. We've zeroed here so far. And this was the one I was testing, like a severe downhill slope on the box rather than an uphill that you would normally see on your leaning poles. Oh, how are we looking here? Nothing. All right, we made it to the end of the trap line. We got a handful more to check on the way out of here, but we're about 40 miles from camp, and we're on the last road system, so I want to say we got about 6 to check. This one's been a dud. It's a 220 box next to a beaver flowage. Thought it was going to be money over here, but we got no complaints on this road system. I should start considering getting out of here, but I'll probably do one more check. I get pretty dehydrated in the winter, especially when it's cold. You don't want to really drink, but I'm gonna drive that and either a peanut butter and jelly or granola bar into me now that we're at the end of the line, and get a little bit of fuel for these next 6 or so sets. And then depending on how much time's left in the day, we got to go back towards camp. We'll probably pick up the Brandon box with those traps and see if we can get another line set out. I got a spot I really want to get set before too long. All right, we're back into some pretty good snow out here. And then I'm guessing when I get in the woods, it won't be as bad over here because this is all good green growth canopy. And it looks like nothing from here. Huh. Maybe I just pull this one, throw it on the sled so I have it for a new spot on the way home. All right, got that trap picked up. We're not far from my trap. When I saw tracks, I thought originally it was a moose, but now I'm thinking no. Yeah, it's a moose. Okay. Well, they're heading into my trap. I was hoping those were Fisher. There it is. Oh, we're fired. All right, we got activity. We got activity, guys. Ah, pine marten. Nice. Awesome. All right. Beauty. Beauty. All right, we'll see if this one will come out or if we're going to swap the traps out. It's not frozen to the trap. Now it's just a matter of, nice pine marten, guys. Number 3 for the day. Sweet. All right, another marten, guys. All these marten are gonna have to thaw out. They don't have any fat, and it's cold, and they freeze pretty much instantly. Freeze solid. So we got 3 marten for the day, maybe 4 more traps to check. Pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. I love trapping by snowmobile. It's ready. Well, that was a long ride. You guys don't know it because I just turned the camera back on, but I just did a little scouting mission in a new area to me where you can't get with a truck, but if you're an idiot, you can get there with a snowmobile, and I'm an idiot. I took a little chance. I probably shouldn't have taken that chance, but I made it with a little bit of axe work but I can't film at times like that. You know, you're just focused on getting it done and doing it. So I've been riding for, I think that was about a 60-mile loop, or not loop, down and back into some new territory that I probably won't set up this year. It's just too big, but it'll be good to have in my back pocket in the future now that I know I can get there. But we got one more trap left. Got a little warm up cup of coffee here. I'm gonna pour one. Maybe we'll have two. All right. This trap in here, we've only checked it once. It's just a brand new set, and we caught a martin there first check. I know all that coffee didn't make it into my mouth, so it's probably down in my beard thawing it out. It's definitely hasn't warmed up any today. If anything, it might have dropped. Oh, we got a track. We got a track. That's looking a lot like coyote. Uh-oh, that's going right towards our trap. Coyote, maybe two. Coyote and a weasel. Now it turned off. Let's see. Oh, did I go by my trap? No. There it is. All right, let's see what's up here. Looks fired. Again. It does look fired. Let's see. Yeah, she's fired. Could we get two martin in a row on this trap? Yes, nice. Got a martin, guys. That was on that rabbit leg and partridge for bait. Sweet. Let's see if we can get her. I'm guessing this is a her out of the trap. Yeah, nice little martin. Well, if that was the taste test, they like rabbit better than they do partridge. That's cool, setting up a new box and whacking a twofer. But yeah, we got another martin, guys. Right there, number 4 for the day. Frozen solid. Like I said, there's no fat on these things at all, and their skin is thin. That is it for this part of the line. I gotta go by camp. I'm gonna see what time it is when I get back to camp. I'm either gonna get some new sets out, or I think I have 4 or 5 traps I can check by snowmobile. And then that's it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what time it is, see how I'm feeling. I'm already over 100 miles on the sled right now. Then we got 25 to get back home. Yeah, I fell again. It happens. All right. So we're gonna head her back. If I find a spot I love, we'll set this trap. If not, I can find a place at home. Someone left a box here. That's me. All right, I'm almost back. This was the first check we made today. Had a martin in it. We didn't get rid of the other one, so we're gonna bring 2 home. This sled is just an absolute beast. Guys, I can't say enough about this snowmobile. I got nothing to do with Sea-Doo, Ski-Doo, Bombardier, whoever. But this sled, if you've followed my channel, you've known what I've done with it, and what I can do with it. And I'm just still blown away by it. I'm not an experienced snowmobiler. I didn't grow up snowmobiling, but this thing's gotten me out of some serious jams that I've put myself in, including one today. I just don't know what it's not capable of. It's hard to believe, you know, like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they couldn't even dream this snowmobile up in this machine. Like how could they? They couldn't even dream up how great it is. That's what makes me wonder, like, what's it gonna be in 20 years or 30 years if they still have snowmobiles? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be crazy. How can they improve on something like this? But I'm sure 20 years ago they were saying the same darn thing. Okay, made it back. 4 marten today so far. Good sign. I see there's still a little bit of smoke coming out of the old smoke pipe up there. So that means there's still something going on in the wood stove. I'm gonna go in and definitely stoke up that fire, keep the place thawed out. I gotta fill up the snowmobile. For some reason my phone wasn't charging today. So I gotta see about that. Maybe grab a battery pack or a new cable or something. That's heated. And usually, yeah, it's pretty warm. But yeah, it didn't charge. So I'll go throw it on charge in here real quick. See if the generator wants to go. I'm gonna definitely bring those 4 marten in from today. And the other thing I'm gonna bring in is my coffee. So I can drink some of that. What you got for? The team did well today. All right, fueling up, guys. Got that pumping up into the gas tank. Got the ice out of my beard. I'm gonna hook up to the Brandon box with those traps and go try to get as many set as possible on a line closer to home in an area I scouted last week. Pretty good. All right. Once this fuel's up, we will get going. Tune in every night for a new episode from this wilderness trapline. The season keeps getting better and better. If you turn on your notifications for this channel after subscribing, you'll be the first to know every day when a new episode airs. Thanks for watching.